morning, students. Today we are going to discussing about system of linear equations in two variables. Already we know about this. So general form is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Linear equations, straight lines. Already we know about this one in two variables. Okay, 10th class we have already learned. So how to solve the system of linear equations we know very well in two variables only. One is substitution method, elimination method, cross multiplication method. Okay, so if you have three variables, four variables like that. Okay, if you extend the number of variables, then it is very difficult to do by using cross multiplication method, elimination methods, substitution method. But we can do, but it is lengthy. So at that time, if you use matrices, then you can solve very easily. Okay, so first we will discuss about linear equations in two variables. Already we know when it is consistent, when it is inconsistent. Once again I will explain here also, because based on this one they are asking one question in MCET or mains. Okay, see here, let us take the linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. First equation, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. This is the second equation. So how to solve these two equations? See, before going to solving these two equations, actually we know about these two equations, how to solve elimination method, substitution method, cross multiplication method. But I am saying when it is consistent, when it is not consistent. So we know very well it is consistent if the equations have solutions. If it is inconsistent, if it has no solution. Okay, see here, consistent, just I am giving a table, just I am reminding you, already we know in 10th class. Okay, so consistent, the condition for consistent is, so consistent in two cases. Okay, see, if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Okay, so it is consistent and it has unique solution. That is number of solutions I am writing. Okay, if for suppose a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, then it has infinitely many solutions. Okay, next one is inconsistent. Okay, inconsistent when a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. So it has no solution. Okay, we know very well about this table in 10th class. Same procedure, based on the same procedure, they are asking one question. Okay, see here, it is consistent means a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, unique solution. a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, infinitely many solutions. In these two cases it has solution, so it is consistent. So in this case it doesn't have solution, so it is inconsistent. If you want to see in graphical how it will be, in graphical, see, unique solution means these two equations will be like this. it is nothing but this point is nothing but a unique solution. It is infinitely many solutions means one is on another coincident lines. No solution means these are parallel lines, they never be intersected at anywhere. Okay, see, based on this one, you see some questions how they are asking you. See, first question, number of solution, sorry, first question here, one of the question, the number of values of k if k plus 1 into x plus 8y is equal to 4k, and the second one is kx plus k plus 3 into y is equal to 3k minus 1, has infinitely many solutions. Okay, see here what is the condition they are asking. Find the number of values of k if it has infinitely many solutions. Okay, see, infinitely many solutions means whenever you have two linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 has infinitely many solutions if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Same condition apply here. In the place of a1 here k plus 1, a2 k. So k plus 1 by k is equal to b1 means 8 and b2 means k plus 3 is equal to c1 means minus 4k. If you transpose this side, what it will be minus 4k. So it is minus 4k. Here also minus of 3k minus 1. C2 means minus of 3k minus 1. This minus minus get cancelled. Okay. Now what you have? K plus 1 by k is equal to 8 by k plus 3 is equal to 4k by 3k minus 1. So now you need to find out the value of k. So to find this, to equate like this. Okay, from these two, if you equate these two quotients, k plus 1 by k is equal to 8 by k plus 3. Okay, so cross multiplication, k plus 1 into k plus 3 is equal to 8k. So k into k square plus k into 3, 3k plus k plus 3 is equal to 8k. So k square plus 3k plus k, 4k. 4k minus 8k, transpose this side, this 8k. So minus 8k, 4k minus 8k, minus 4k plus 3 is equal to 0. So now factorize this one, what you have? So it will becomes to, actually here 1 into 3, you know very well factorization. 1 into 3, 3. So k square minus 3k minus k plus 3 is equal to 0. So k common, k minus 3, minus 1 common, k minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, see, this is k minus 3, k minus 3 take common. So k minus 3 into k minus 1 is equal to 0. So product of these two numbers is equal to 0 means first number 0 or second number 0. If first number 0 means k minus 3 is equal to 0. Second number 0 means k minus 1 is equal to 0. So what can you say conclusion? K is equal to 3 or k is equal to 1. Okay. See, this is the k is equal to 3, k is equal to 1 are solutions or not. To decide this one, first of all you have to find out k value by using these two. We have to find out common solution, common k value we have to consider. So don't write here k is equal to 3, k is equal to 1 is the solution. So you have to equate these two also. So if you get k is equal to 3 or k is equal to 1, that is the solution. If you are not getting k is equal to 3 or k is equal to 1, if you get the other than 3 comma 1, then we have it has no value for this k. Once you check it out. So first equate these two. If you get any one of these two values, that is the answer. Otherwise, no solution. See here. So 8 by k plus 3 is equal to 4k by 3k minus 1. Again, cross multiplication. What you have, 8 into 3k minus 1 is equal to 4k into k plus 3. So 8 into 3k, 8 3s are 24k minus 8 is equal to 4k square plus 3k. Sorry, 3 into 4k, 3 4s are 12k. Okay, see 4k, so transpose every term to right side and start from right side. 4k square plus 12k minus 24k plus 8 is equal to 0. So what it will be, 4k square minus plus 12k minus 24k, that means minus 12k plus 8 is equal to 0. Here 4 is common, so after taking 4 common, k square minus 3k plus 2 is equal to 0. So 0 by 4 is equal to 0 only. Okay, see here, if you factorize this one, what you have, 1 2s are 2. So 3k, how can you write, k square minus k minus 2k plus 2 is equal to 0. So k common, k minus 1 minus 2 common, k minus 1 is equal to 0. See here k minus 1 is the common for these two. So k minus 1 into k minus 2 is equal to 0. So here k is equal to 1 or k is equal to 2. So from these two conditions, what is the common solution? K is equal to 1 is the solution. So number of values is equal to number of values of k he is asking. Actually here answer also 1. What is the value of k? 1. Number of values also 1 only. Okay. So number of values of k is equal to, k is 1. Number of values of k is 1 and the value of k also 1. Okay. So find the value of k. If he is asking without number, find the value of k if it has infinitely many solutions, means even though the value is 1. Numbers also 1. If in case if you are not getting the value, here 3, here 1 you got, if you are not getting the values other than 3 and 1, if you have here, so then it has no solution. Then number of values of k is equal to 0. Okay, that is the important. Asking the question is different here. Next question, see here, next example. Based on the equations, I give 3 questions. See here, first the two linear equations are alpha x plus 2y is equal to lambda and 3x minus 2y is equal to mu. These are the two equations. Okay. So if I ask you like this, if alpha x plus 2y is equal to lambda, 3x minus 2y is equal to mu, has no solution. First question, has no solution. Then options something lambda, that means alpha is equal to 3 and lambda plus mu is equal to 0, alpha is equal to minus 3, lambda plus mu is not equal to 0, like that they may ask you. So but here I am not giving the options, But what are the conditions you get? I give you here. Okay, that means alpha value, it is alpha x plus 2y is equal to lambda, 3x minus 2y is equal to mu. I give the value of alpha, how you get, and any other relation between lambda and mu I give you. Okay, so mostly options also like that only. Okay, see here, has no solution is asking. No solution means what is the condition? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. Okay, see here, A1 means alpha, A2 means 3, B1 means 2, and B2 means minus 2. C1 means what is here? Minus lambda. C2 means minus mu. Cancel. Minus minus get cancelled. Okay. See here, 2 get cancelled. So equate these two. What you have? Alpha is equal to minus is here. So minus into 3 minus 3. So this is the alpha value. So you may have one of the option, alpha is equal to minus 3. And if you equate these two, what you get? It is minus 1 is equal to lambda by mu, and minus mu is equal to cross multiplication. Okay, minus mu is equal to lambda, and lambda plus mu is not. Actually, it is not equal to symbol here. So keep here my not equal to. So not equal to 0. Actually, minus mu transpose this side. Lambda plus mu is equal to 0. This is the one more condition we have here. So lambda plus mu, if you add these two, never get be 0. Okay, so in the options they may give like this: alpha is equal to 3, lambda plus mu is not equal to 0. Alpha is equal to minus 3, lambda plus mu is equal to 0. Alpha is equal to minus 3, lambda plus mu is not equal to 0. And fourth option they may give none of these. So then you go for after third option. Okay, so next in this one only, if is asking equation has unique solution. Unique solution. Unique solution means what here? A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2. What is A1? Alpha. What is A2? 3. So alpha by 3 not equal to 2 by minus 2. So minus minus cancel. So what you get? Alpha is equal to 3 into minus 1 minus 3. So alpha is not equal to minus 3. That is only the option here. So that means what is the value of alpha, you may ask you. So alpha is not equal to minus 3. So instead of this one, they may ask you like this. So alpha belongs to R minus singleton minus 3. Except minus 3, any value you can take. Any real number you can consider here. Okay. So in general, you can write as alpha is not equal to minus 3. That means if it has unique solution means except minus 3, if you have any number in the place of alpha, it it has unique solution. Okay. Next, third one. So no solution, unique solution. Next, infinitely many solutions. See here, infinitely many solutions means A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. What is A1 here? Alpha. What is B1 here? A2 here? 3. B1 means 2, B2 means minus 2. C1 means minus lambda, C2 means minus b. Minus minus cancel, 2 get cancelled. So what you have? Alpha is equal to minus 3. If you equate these two, what you have? Minus 1 is equal to lambda by mu. So minus mu is equal to cross multiplication, lambda. So minus mu transpose this side, what you have? Lambda plus mu is equal to 0. These are the conditions. So like that they may ask you the question. So here equations here, these two only. Based on these two, they may ask you in 3 ways. This is the question. Okay. Next one is system of non-homogeneous linear equations in 3 variables. So first of all, I would like to say about homogeneous, non-homogeneous. Okay, see here, see here, if you have a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, it is the two variables. Next, a1x plus b1y plus c2z plus, sorry, c1z plus d1 is equal to 0. See here x, y is there. These are only the variables. Here x, y, z is there. Here three variables, here only two variables. Here a1, b1, c1, here a1, b1, c1, d1 are constants. See homogeneous and non-homogeneous difference. Here the degree of x is 1. So total this term degree is 1. This term degree is also 1. But it is the constant, degree is 0. So here 1, 1, it is 0. Here also you observe a1x, so degree is 1, b1y, degree is 1, c1z, degree is 1, d1, constant degree is 0. See, in these two types, in two variables, here three variables, so all terms degree is not equal. So like these equations are called non-homogeneous equations. Non-homogeneous equations. For suppose if you take like this, a1x plus b1y is equal to 0. Here a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to 0. Here the degree, because of x, degree is 1. Because of y, degree is 1. X 1, 1, 1. Here all of these degrees, all these, here two terms are there, degrees are equal. Here three terms are there, degrees are equal. So like these equations are called homogeneous equations. Okay. See, now we are going to discussing about non-homogeneous equations in three variables. Okay. System of non-homogeneous equations in three variables. Generally, these three variables we are considering x, y, z. Okay. See, the general form is a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus d2 is equal to 0. a3x plus b3y plus c3z plus d3 is equal to 0. So if you take these three are the system of non-homogeneous equations in three variables x, y, z. Okay. If you want to solve these three equations, before that you just learn the concept. Okay. First of all, actually whenever these equations, if you observe the three variables, elimination method, substitution method, cross multiplication method, it would be lengthy. Elimination method we can do easily, but lengthy. Okay. So in that case, if you introduce the matrices, if you apply the matrices procedure, we can solve it easily. Okay. First of all, these three equations are consistent or inconsistent. We have to decide it. If it is inconsistent, so what are the solutions? Unique solution or infinitely many solutions? If it is not consistent, that means inconsistent, so no solution. No solution means all these three equations are parallel. Okay. Consistent and unique solution means this unique solution. How the graphical method is unique solution. Graphical you can see like this. These are the three equations and this is the common solution. So infinitely many solutions, infinitely many solutions. So all are coincident. No solution, no solution means three equations parallel. So they never be match. Okay. See, first of all, these are consistent or inconsistent. How can you decide? Actually, in 10th class for two variables, for consistent we have the that is conditions a1 by a2 not equal to b1 b2 and a1 by a2 is equal to b1 b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Here a1 by a2 is equal to b1 b2 is not equal to c1 by 2. But for the three variables in the matrix method, by using rank only we can decide it it is consistent or inconsistent. So many methods are there. So one of the method is rank method. Okay. Before going to finding the rank, before going to discussing about the rank method, first of all, how to write these three equations in matrix. Okay. So the matrix form of the given equations. Matrix form of the given equations. Okay. So first of all, we have to write all the coefficients a1x plus b1y plus c1. Actually, here I would like to write for my convenience a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equal to d2, a3x plus b3y plus c3z is equal to d3 for my convenience. Okay, if it is plus d1, transfer this side, you have minus d1, no problem, anyway you can write. Okay, see here, matrix method is, first of all we have to write the all the coefficients. Coefficients means only we have to take a1 b1 c1, these are the constants, d1 d2 d3. Here the x coefficient, y coefficient, z coefficient only we have to consider. a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a3 b3 c3. Okay, here you should write variables. What are the variables here? X, y, z are the variables. So variables we should write in a column. This is the column matrix. Is equal to, we have to write these constants d1 d2 d3. Okay, this by writing like this is called the matrix form of the given equations. Matrix form of the equations. Okay, why we should write like this means, actually here the order of this matrix is 3 by 3. The order of this matrix is 3 by 1. So matrix multiplication is possible. Okay, so the resulting matrix is 3 by 1. 3 by 1 means what? It is a row matrix. Okay, see here, 3 by 1 means that is a column matrix. So column matrix means like this, you will get d1 d2 d3. See here, once you observe here, 3 by 1, that 3 by 1 matrix will be a1x plus b1y plus c1z. Okay, so if you multiply these two, how you will get a1x plus b1y plus c1z. So you have one more column, then we have to multiply. So there is no more column, so stop here. Next, a2x matrix multiplication, you know how to do, plus b2y plus c2z. Next, third row to first column. So a3x plus b3y plus c3z. So this is the matrix of 3 by 1. This is the column matrix. is equal to D1, D2, D3. So this is also 3 by 1 matrix. See, two matrices are equal means their corresponding entries are equal. So that means A1x plus B1y plus C1z is equal to D1, A2x plus B2y plus C2z is equal to D2, A3x plus B3y plus C3z is equal to D3. This is the equations. So like that, if you want to write in matrix equation form, this is the way. So if you multiply and simplify, you get again these three equations. Okay. See here, this is called the coefficient matrix. What you call coefficient matrix, because of all these are the coefficients of the variables. Coefficient matrix. This is called the what? Variable matrix. Variable matrix, because all of these are variables. Variable matrix. This is called the constant matrix. Constant matrix. Generally, coefficient matrix are denoted with if you denote with A, this is denoted with X. So what is this? This variable matrix is nothing but X. This constant generally denoted with D or B. Whatever be you can write, no problem. Okay. See, totally this one is nothing but AX is equal to D. AX is equal to D. Here, the combined matrix of A comma A and D. So how it will be? AD matrix will be like this. If you write AD, so this is the matrix. AD is nothing but, so coefficient matrix along with a constant matrix. So how it will be? A1, B1, C1, and it is D1. A2, B2, C2 and D2. A3, B3, C3 and D3. This matrix, AD matrix, is called augmented matrix. The meaning of augmented means, so something adding to something, the resulting is augmented. Okay. Here for a constant matrix you are going to add one more column, that is here coefficient matrix. This is the coefficient matrix. For this coefficient matrix you are adding one more column, that is D1, D2, D3, that is column matrix. So that resulting matrix is called augmented matrix. AUGUMEN, augmented matrix. Remember. Okay, this is called what? Augmented matrix. The combination of a coefficient and a constant matrix. First should be coefficients, second should be constant. So first three columns coefficients, same like how you written here, same like, and last column is constant. Okay, this is called the augmented matrix. Okay, clear? Okay. So generally, whenever A1x plus B1y plus C1z is equal to D1, A2x plus B2y plus C2z is equal to D2, A3x plus B3y plus C3z is equal to D3, then matrix A is coefficient matrix, that is A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3, and variable matrix X, Y, Z, and constant matrix D1, D2, D3. Now augmented matrix AD is nothing but A1, B1, C1, D1, A2, B2, C2, D2, A3, B3, C3, D3. This is nothing but augmented matrix. See, so tomorrow we will discuss about consistent and inconsistent by using rank. Okay, by using rank, how can you say the given equations are consistent or inconsistent? Consistent means solutions, inconsistent means no solution. Okay, by using rank. Okay, we can discuss tomorrow. Okay.